Welcome everybody to Lay's Hardware, Center's Court of Arts. Proud to smile here tonight, but we can still have lots of fun. Thank everybody for coming out and being with us on this cold night. We still have plenty of fun here, and maybe some more will come up, keep coming in so the lady gets on. Don't forget our cakewalk and our half and halves. And it's a clean place to come to, keep it friendly, clean. And we want you to have a good time. Everybody, make welcome, limited edition. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a request, that was a girl that requested me to get this banjo out and play Rocky Island. So, you know what, we better do that right now, don't you think? Don't wait.
So, we use y'all as a practice crowd tonight. And we're going to do some songs that we haven't done probably for 20 years or more. We forgot how to play them, but we're going to do them anyway. And we're going to do a couple we've never done before. So we'll see how that turns out. Thank y'all for coming out in the cold. I believe the ice, Deb says it's not going to have ice until what, tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Oh, they moved it to tomorrow night, okay. Well, that's good.
You still got time to get here tonight then, didn't he? We already knew it was going to wait till tomorrow. I thought it was tomorrow afternoon.
Well,
good clap that you want. All right, we're gonna do you a country song next, and we did a top 40 rock and a bluegrass. We'll do you a country song, and we can do all the clap footing you want. Okay, so whatever y'all want, just holler. It's okay.
Holler at him.
Yeah.
I think John Schneider did this thing.
One, two, three.
Hush, don't talk now. It won't change anything anyhow. Told me while the shadows drew us near. I know you're not in love with me. I'm not asking you to be, and there's no use pretending while we're here. You don't need to try and fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough to know. Wait, don't tell a lie, 'cause I just might be leaving tonight. Disappear. But don't worry, it's alright. I don't care if it's wrong or it's right. Just hold me close and love me one more try. You don't need to try and fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough to know me.
Clap this song, but I'll do on guitar. I never thought I'd need you, but now I find it wrong. Come on back to mama, back where you belong. I can't hold it down when I find that I can't. Come on back and pick me up again. Now if I lose Of all the gals I know none take your place. 'Cause when I get to them, they just ain't the race. So now that you're here back down, come on back again. If you're here by my side, well, just can't go down. Now if I lose, or I lose, let me lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time. Now if I lose, let me lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time. I ain't done that song in a long time. One of them songs we spent 30 years or 20 we ain't done them, and I ain't done it in a long time. I've been to show. That's okay. You all did a good job dancing. Covered up all my stuff. Okay, I tell you what, here's one that I believe George Jones put out. He did some of the saddest songs, I'm telling you, George Jones. Yeah, well, I tell you what, one of my favorite country singers of all time.
He said, I love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she's still afraid of all his mind. He's kept her picture on the wall. When half crazy now and then, he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I with you. Went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smiling here. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she come and see me one last time, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind.
I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when. I'm searching for my freedom, time is dragging on. That train keeps rolling, I'll never stand. When I was just a baby, my mommy told me to always be a good boy, don't ever play the good. But I shot a man, you know, just to watch him die. Then I shot his girlfriend too. I hear that train roll, I'm feeling out in my head. Probably a smoking coffee and drinking 60 bars, but I know I haven't done. I know I can't be free. But that's just a piece of gold, and that's what's ours. Well, if they pick me from that railroad track, there was a place of mine. Then I'd leave alone, going further down the line, for the older prison. That's where I long to stay. I live there on Frisco, up below my blue road. Flatfoot shoes out there. Some of y'all have special flatfooting shoes. I like that. That's a good thing to watch when people do it right here. Okay. I'll tell you what. A guy by the name of Eric Clapton did this next song, okay?
It's late in the evening. She wonders what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup, brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say,
pictures. You don't have this time.
I can't see.
Kay came over here from Hayside, but Kay, that storm ain't gonna hit for a while. You know what, Kay? I got number 33 here, and look where you're standing on number 32. I'm gonna tell you, see it? If you'd have come a little bit closer to me instead of trying to stay away from me, you'd have probably won that cake. Kay's almost my next door neighbor over in Hayside. Number 10. I like getting close. Oh, we want you to draw your number? Okay, which one is that?
His birthday. His birthday.
Well, I tell you what, this time I got number 30 right there. I can see that thing around.
You're getting closer.
I'm good at striking out, ain't I? It's my life story. Okay, I got the perfect one this time. It was stuck in between. Okay, 48. Hey, folks, I tell you what, I hate to tell you, but the bucket's empty. There ain't no more in there. I emptied it out. Okay, how about this one? Oh boy, how about 42? 42. Oh, we got a heartbeat on that one back there. Which one got, look at there? The perfect winner.
Well, it's not so much wrong with me. I bet you like a man on the first street. My sins ain't like that clouds of gold with nothing. Yeah, I'm all sugar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to shake got lips like a volcano inside. I'm trying to see the cheese, but let her come up in love. Yeah, I'm all in that line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'm all in that. Shady road, I'm in love. Shady road, I'm darling. Shady road, I'm in love. I know that you are. Girls whose faces are super cool and the prettiest eyes so brown. She's an orphan of the heart, girl around. Shady road, I'm in love. Shady road, my darling. Shady road, I'm in love. I know that you are. Now when I was a pretty boy, I wanted to party night. Now I want the shady road to say, show me my mind.
Excuse me, look like you love me. You look like you want me. Don't want you to come home. And baby, I don't blame you. Look at me up and down across this road. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me. I was all but 22, I think at the time. I'd been on the road, lonely at night, and it'd been a while, so it's on my mind. Well, I saw him walk in with his cowboy hat, and I thought to myself, I could use some of that. Look, his boots like glass on the sawdust floor. His boots like nothing I'd ever seen before. So I walked right up, and I pulled him to the side. I handed him a beer, and I looked him right in the eye, and I said, baby, I think you're going to want to hear this. And then I told him. Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. I want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you. Look at me up and down across this road. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me.
Well, down at the joint, a bunch of the guys, with this cute little country girl, she caught my eye. Boy, let me tell you, she was the prettiest thing that I'd ever seen out there.
It's real pretty, I'm telling everybody.
So she walked up and handed me a beer. Gave me a little light. Hey, let's get out of here. And that's when I realized she was every cowboy on the street too. She told me right here, she said,
Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. I want you to come on home.
I'm jealous.
Baby, I don't blame you. Look at me up and down across this road. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me. So if you ever see a man in a cowboy hat, you think to yourself, I could use some of that. Don't waste your time. Just do this here line. It goes like this. Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. Don't want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you. Look at me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. And you look like you love me.
Well, it's a miracle, everybody. You know, we take requests whether we know them or not, and we actually do his request there, all right?
so here's a song that we haven't done for probably 2 years. This is an old song.
Okay, wait a minute, I don't know what it is yet, so wait.
You see it.
Man, oh man.
Make the world go away and get it off my shoulder. Say the things we used to say and make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved me before the world took you astray? If you do, then forgive me and make the world go away. Make the world go away and get it off my shoulder. Say the things we used to say and make the world go away. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'll make it up day by day. So say you love me like you used to. And make the world go away and get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away.
Okay, yeah, we had a request to do one here. Let's get ready for it, and we'll do it the thing for you. I forgot what key to do it in. A, Darlene said in the key of A. Is that what your cowbell's tuned in up there, Darlene? A? You know, we got a cowbell, because a cowbell is the most important instrument in rock and roll music. Remember the song Mississippi Queen?
The sun goes down on my side of town. That holds a feeling close to my door. The world turns. dancing out of the leaves in the neon. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the leaves of a neon.
Thursday, the first time. Well, I love cakewalking and all that, man. Been doing that ever since school. Thank you all. Folks, I'll tell you what, if it's okay with you, we're gonna take us about a 5-minute break and we'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay? You can time it. That's right, time it. You know, everybody, there's a fella in here, you know, over at Hayside, gossip spreads like wildfire. You can't do nothing in my town without me knowing about it, because I live right in the town of Hayside. But there's a fella here by the name of Sam Church, and I heard that he is about to, or is having, a happy birthday. It just so happens that this band knows how to play the song Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Sam. There he is, everybody, wave at everybody. Happy birthday to you. We had a request to do a couple, we're going to try to. Somebody wanted this bubblegum song that we're going to do. And then somebody said that they like the 60s rock and roll, so we'll do you a couple 60s rock and roll songs. How about it? Well, you showed me the chords, how come you're asking me?
I had to rehearse, I forgot the chords.
So we have to practice.
All right, where's Les at?
Folks, I'm gonna remind you again while we're finding the fella that wanted this song.
Well, how do I do it with him in the bathroom?
Well, he might be back there, yeah, make sure he don't fall in.
Oh, he's making a phone call. Oh, okay, we'll wait
Oh,
till he
is he
comes
making a
back.
phone call? Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. And, well, don't forget this fella over here, what's your YouTube channel? Is it some kind of television? What's the letters?
ARC Television.
ARC, right? That's what I thought. ARC Television, and you know, YouTube, once you put something on there, it's available to the world. And so he does real good YouTube work. He puts the bands here, the bluegrass bands that she has, and a lot of you all are on YouTube, and the world can see you, so you better not miss a step on that flatfoot and stuff. That's part of what this place is all about, is our bluegrass heritage, you know. So, and I tell you, people around here flatfoot better than anywhere I've ever played. Okay, we'll go ahead and do you some old-time 60s rock and roll, starting with this one. This didn't come out in the 60s, but Bob Seger did it. Just take them old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today the music ain't got the same soul. I like that old Johnny rock and roll. I take you to a disco. Take me right here to Lay's Hardware. There ain't no one way to keep me to go. But play old time rock and roll.
I don't need no money I just spare what men can well, I guess you'd say can make me feel this way. Just my girl, talking about my girl. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. When I was a young boy, said put away those young clothes. Now that I'm so much older,
sure who did that. Huh? Play some fast ones? You want a fast crisp top or you want a flat foot song? Let's do it. Okay. Wait just a minute. I've heard that, but we've never tried to play it. I'm telling you what. Yeah, that's a R-rated song anyway. And, that's a good song, I tell you, but I ain't never tried to do it. But, come to the house and I'll work it up for you. I can play it all night long. But I know what you're saying. I'll say that about your best friend if I sit beside of her. You're gonna get a frying pan across the head there. Tell you what. Okay, here's a quick one that Elvis did, I think.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three, get ready to go. Step on you, show. Ain't doing anything but lay off in blue suede.
That fast enough for you?
You put me down, step on my face. Write my name all over the place. Do anything you want to do, but I'm gonna lay off in blue suede. Step on you, show.
Okay, I'm kind of tuned in G, so I'm gonna have to fake my way through this cakewalk song, okay? But we can do it. I'll sing the one in G. Well, I don't believe in a minute, oh, the feeling, mama, I need you, little girl, ain't it one call. try it again. Let me try this again. See if I can't score some points back there. I need to score me some points. This ain't gonna do it. This is here is number 17. I can see 17 from here. Ain't nobody doing it. Hey, I'll do it this time. I'll tell you, if I don't get it this time, I ain't gonna let Bruce do it. 42. Next time, Darlene gets to do this stuff. She just stands over there, looks pretty, and does this kind of stuff. And she's a good go-go girl. Remember them from the
47. 47.
No, ain't nobody out there. Make Darlene do it that way. Missed it by one. Darlene, you might as well have a good time. It's fun to draw them tickets out that day.
37.
Hey, that got a reaction. Okay, let's do another call him or two while I'm up here with it, okay? Where's your,
All right, this is really fast.
I like to do Ralph Stanley songs, so here we go. Coming at the Ralph Stanley song, he has some of the best music, you know. I know where you all live close to him, and he's your neighbor, some of you might be tired of Ralph, but I lived down there, I knew him, and I like his stuff. I came that close to asking him to let me pick for him for about a year, but I'll let you for him. Okay, here we go.
rooster could never define. It's being set between your heart and mine. A smile on your face lets me know that you're being good. There's a twist in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll push me if ever I fall. You say this, you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a twist in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say this, but you say nothing at all. Thank you. Had a request for this song. Out in the country, past the city limit sign, there's a honky-tonk out near the county line. Starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey and well, music disco. It's where the cowboys slow the boots to the boogie. Well, I got a good job. I like hard for money. When it's winter time, I hit the door running. Gotta run, pick up truck, and let the bosses run. I go flying down the highway, to that highway, out and at the woods to do the boots to the boogie. Well, here we go, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go. Well, the Cadillac, blackjack, keep me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go down the boots to the boogie. Well, the bartender asked me, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of the gin, and yonder looking at me. The dance floor's humming and it's hotter than the 4th of July. Well, they got in-laws, outlaws, crooks and tricks, all out begging and shake to the boots to the boogie. Well, here we go, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go. Well, Cadillac, blackjack, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Hey, down, turn around, go down the boots to the boogie. Well, get down, turn around,
Let's see, how does that start out? I forgot how that started out. I was in the wrong key trying to start it, that's what it was, okay. Wagon wheel,
We are, but he just forgot.
I forgot how to
All
do
the
it,
times we
though.
played, he forgot.
I about did. I was starting it out on the wrong string and I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Hey, shut up.
Heading down south through the land of the pines, on my way down to North Carolina. Stared at the road, ready to not see the lights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, making me a bouquet of all the flowers. I'm hoping to Raleigh, I see my lady tonight. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. From the cold, the wind, the mountains, string band, baby plays the guitar, make a man turn out. So, everywhere keep me getting me down, lost my money playing poker in a happy town. I ain't turning back, living that old life over. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
How you doing out there, everybody? Okay.
To the south, I was rolling up, I caught a truck around the city and a nice long road. Sending west from Cumberland to Hayside, Virginia. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
How'd that go?
Mama, anyway,
Okay. Okay, we'll do Culver's video, okay?
running to the south, out the road up the car, a truck around the city and a nice long tow. Headed west from Cumberland to Goulburn, Virginia. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
pain in the neck. I fouled out my last game. We played Coleman in the championship games, and I fouled out against Coleman. The one time coming over here and pick music at all. I love it. Okay, did we do his Trouble Gun song yet? Was that the kind of song?
Yeah, we're gonna do Sherry right after this.
All right, that was you, right? We held off, you was on the telephone and doing something.
Are you ready to do a what list? What are you doing out there?
Come out tonight, you
I tell you what, we're all a pretty good crowd here tonight, ain't we? Y'all are all right? They're acting right for me. The band, they're acting right over here. Sometimes Darlene, she gets a little wild. She's a wild woman sometimes.
Here we go.
Okay.
713-8648.
We got a reaction out of that one. He's got somebody to run it up here for him. Now that's all right. You said him right over there. He's the one calling numbers out. I couldn't read that without my reading glasses anyway. Them other numbers are big enough I can read them.
Highest and highest will be $55.
Fortune.
Oh,
I need to get to know the winner of that. Look, you got the whole roll of tickets. You ought to win this time.
3990989.
Oh, look at there. Right there, I'm telling you.
Bingo.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel guilty about winning all that money too. Way to go, honey. That's great. Way to go, way to go.
Anybody want these paid fries?
Okay, we had a request to do a Conway song, and I don't think we've ever done this song before, so we're going to do it anyway. That's all right, ain't it? We're just going to do it without practicing or nothing. We're just going to play the thing. Okay, let Bruce teach the drummer. Bruce actually can play Wipeout on this electric drummer. I don't know if y'all noticed we have electric drum machine. That's how we play, but you know, you got to play it. You don't just sit there and do it by yourself. Does some things by itself, but you have to play Wipeout on it. He can do it with his fingers.
We've never done this song before.
But we're going to do it for you.
So, with the magic of the iPhone and the words, who wanted to hear Conway? Somebody back there? All right, you want to hear Conway?
He had one particular song that he wanted.
There's a lot of ways to say it, but I want to say it to you. There's songs, promises, and dreams that might come true. I'll let you know how much it means having you around. Darling, how I love to linger down
Johnson here. And then he's got one. Well, this here is about Amarillo, Texas. I've been through Amarillo, Texas, on Interstate, I believe Interstate 10 takes you by there.
This is by George Strait. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. Where that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking up the county fair. Amarillo by morning, I'll be there. Saddle in Houston, running my leg in Santa Fe. I lost my wife and girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate, and I hope that you change mine. Amarillo by morning, on my Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got none, but what I got is mine alone. Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. George Strait.
Also, we had a request to Keith Williams, Don't Close Your Eyes.
I know time ago, and my heart, you still want him, I know, but I keep hoping someday that you will see the light. Let it be here tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me, and don't pretend it's him. Some fantasy, and darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love you've ever known. Just hold tight, love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been
pretend it's a fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love you've ever known. Growing tired, you love me to know, and don't close your eyes.
Make you better.
So many times. You love me,
Make you better close your eyes.
and don't close your
I
eyes.
hate to kiss somebody with their eyes wide open. When you ever done that kissing and there they are, their eyes are wide open, looking at you? That's happened to me before. I didn't know what to think. That's a pretty wild thing, man. Now that you think about that song, don't close your eyes. They had the wrong idea.
Oh, I forgot. Deb has been kind enough to book us here for what she's going to call her Sweetheart Dance, and it's on the February 13th. Since Valentine's on the 14th, she's going to have it on the 13th called Sweetheart Dance. So she asked that everybody, including the band, dress in red. Now, that don't mean a red dress or anything, and you don't have to dress in red, but dress in red.
Hey, Darlene, have you got a red shirt for me to wear? I ain't got no red shirt. You got one, okay.
Ever had a hot day and it just couldn't wait? Things got a little too far. On a good night, have you ever got right in the backseat of a car? Stand Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. It's time we come together to meet. What's your vision, everyone around the world? Come on! Yeah, it's a celebration. Yeah, it's a celebration. Celebrate good time, come on! Celebrate good times, come on! Let's have some fun right here. Right celebration. Let's spread the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. Celebrate your party with you. Come on. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Time we come together to view what's your pleasure, everyone around the world. Come on! Yeah, it's a celebration. Yeah, it's a celebration. Celebrate. It's all right. Let's celebrate. It's all right. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, it's a celebration. Okay, now I'll get the banjo out one more time here, okay?
Hey, okay, wait a minute, I had to adjust my volume on something there. I heard you all singing. But the New Year's all over, I will be your man.
So
I didn't hear y'all sing a bit that time. I said take it, and there wasn't nothing. Let me and so my fingers may not even work. So let's do Boggy Mountain Breakdown. What do you think? Okay, let's do a little bit of cripple break. I might do a little bit of that. Okay? think?
Okay, we're gonna change up a bit. Probably I did this song many, many years ago. Haven't done it here. This is by the Statler Brothers, written by Jimmy Fortune.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville. wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for a pile to shake us off. Some people claim that there's a love to blame, and I know.
You know, y'all didn't say soft, soft. A lot of crowds do, but you all didn't do like, so here we go, we're gonna do a song, here we go.
Hey, Les, this is your song.
Hey, hey, baby, and I wanna know if you be my girl. I said, hey, hey, baby, and I wanna know if you be my girl. When you see her walking down the street, yeah, she's the kind of girl I wanna be. But she's so pretty, she's so fine. I'm gonna make her mine, all mine. I said, hey, hey, baby, I wanna know if you be my girl. Yeah, I said, hey, hey, baby, yeah, I wanna know if you be my girl.
Song by Jerry and the Tastemakers from England.
Don't let the sun catch you crying. The night's the time for your tears. You're my baby, don't let the sun catch you crying. The night time shadows disappear, and when you know all your tears, but the morning will be true for every girl. Don't let the sun catch you girl. Crying's not a bad thing. Stop your If they to discover that you've been loved for another.
I've been out there and seen that big old road truck driving. Well, I pulled out a cold burner, rolling that easy board. I got my people wound up and she's a rolling like never before. I've been a packing everything you like, and if you think for the third bunch of songs that we've done, and I told you, listen. Okay, Bruce told me to let him start this next song out. I don't like that. I like to be the one starting the songs out on here. I'll let him be one. Okay, everybody. Here goes our gospel song for tonight. And folks, thank you much. We'll be back here sometime. I forgot when. The 13th, oh yeah, the Valentine's thing. We'll play you a love song.